There are certain settings I have to have in order for this run to be declared legal. So as you can see in the top left, you can see their current record to beat is 47.261 seconds. After watching, oh no, that's not what I want. Hold on. Let me drop the gas. I don't know if gas has any effect on speed in this, but just in case it does, why not? After watching that,
low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah, cool, thanks. After watching the actual record video, I can say that we need to keep a consistent 189 miles per hour around the whole track. So we're going to do a quick lap here just to show you all where we're at the moment and how far off we are. And then we're going to start doing little tweaks. And then again, going out for just a couple laps at a time, really, and seeing what speed we can get out of it. I should be going up higher. I mean, we're just getting speed on this lap. This is a warm-up lap, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's not timed or anything like that. In the bottom right corner, you have the session info, which is going to contain our best lap. That's where we're going to have our best lap at. It also has the weather there. So just to confirm the fact that I'm on the proper weather, you can just look down there. If I'm too loud compared to the game, or just too loud in general, please let me know. If I'm too quiet, let me know. Have I heard of the David situation, or D4Vit? No, I've not, Alvin. I've not heard of that. How are you doing, by the way? $180? Oh, we're 9 miles per hour off? Oh, God, that's bad. That's real bad. We've got a lot of work to do. Oh, we've got so much work to do if we're going to get this record and not be dead-ass last. Washed up on the exit because I hit the apron. Whoopsie. Don't do that. Don't hit apron if you're trying to be fast. Pro tip. Apron isn't fast. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the apron. It would be the racetrack. All right. We're getting out of the car. No, I haven't heard of this David or D4Vid situation. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who D4Vid, David. I don't know who that is. You're the first like. Thank you, Alvin. I appreciate it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to go to Drive Chain Arrow, and we're just going to up the grill tape to like 85. Sure.
Looks like we're running low on fuel.
If the engine blows up, then it's too much.
Come on in.
If the engine blows up, it's too much tape. If it doesn't blow up, we need more. That's how tape works. We're going to go a little bit faster here. I don't think it's going to be too much of a difference. I don't think it's going to be too much of a difference. Maybe like a couple miles an hour, but any difference would be great. Otherwise, ugh. Really, if you want higher top speed, the first thing you do is grill tape. Just put more tape on it. Rapper who had multiple different cars. Oh, that guy! Yes, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Yes, I do know who that is, actually, Alvin. I do remember that. Also, multiple? I only knew about the Tesla. He had more than one? Jesus Christ. God damn. I only knew about the Tesla one. Good God, man. Jesus. I don't think we're going much faster, chat. That's not good. That's not good at all. Leave multiple Teslas? Golly. Jeez, man. Ugh. 182? Okay, so we're a couple miles per hour faster. You know what? That's better than nothing. That's what I expected anyway. It was only a couple miles per hour. Shit. So we're still 7 off. Ha. We're still 7 miles per hour off. 49.4. Record's a 47.2. I mean, we're still gaining some speed. So maybe there'll be a little something there. Maybe I'll learn to hit turn 1 too, by the way. That would be great if I can actually apex the corner properly. That'd be awesome. Asking too much of my little talent, I suppose. It's not like I'm doing Daytona just because it's put the foot to the ground and then turn. You know, that's definitely not why I'm doing Daytona. Definitely not why. It's fine. Everything's fine. A little bit too high. It's fine. Everything's great. Okay, so 180, like, what was it? 182, 183. Best I got. 49 flat. Me. I mean, I can increase it a little more, but I don't know if that's gonna be too much help. So we'll do 90. Oh, here's the transmission. I don't know what transmission does. Like, I literally don't know what any of these ratio means. Oh, it just came up for a second. Come back. Of course not. All right, let's give myself a slightly longer fourth gear. I think dropping the ratio means it's a longer gear.
We're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah, shut up. I think lower number means longer gear. Longer gear means more speed. But it also takes the car longer to get up to top speed, I believe. I'm actually just going to ride that high side here instead of going straight down to the bottom. Old trick they do in real life. You ride the top side on your warm-up lap. Let's see what we got, chat. 183 was the highest speed we had previously. Okay. Saved it. Drop your gear just to see what would happen. Note self, don't do it. Still going too fast for it. Alright. Gonna take a couple. I'm gonna go high in turns 1 and 2 and low in 3 and 4. See if that can help me get a bit more speed and then hold that speed. We'll see. Trying to hold my line. Emphasis on trying. There we go. Alright, now we're pretty much up to speed. So next lap will be the actual time lap on this. See if we do any better. Fact time myself, only one Tesla. He has multiple different cars that he claims other people have been using. Yeah, okay, sure, bud. Eee. Well, either you or one of your buddies got some explaining to do. Sounds like yikes. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, still just 180? Come on, man. How did this one fellow get up to 189? I'm still at 182. Shit. And although this may not look fast, 182 is pretty much fast enough to beat most AI in this. Believe it or not. Weird as that sounds. You get the higher percentage AI, of course, they get faster, which difficulty in this is measured by percentage and not by difficulty, like an actual difficulty setting, so. Something interesting. It's like that in all sims. F1, the F1 games are the same way, where it's percentage and not an actual difficulty. So there's no easy, medium, hard. It's 10%, 40%, whatever, up to whatever the max percentage is, which I don't know what it is, honestly. Okay, we're overheating. We are officially overheating. That's what that yellow light means. So we're going kind of want less tape. Just a little bit less tape. Get a bit more air to the engine. That's a simple fix. We'll drop that down to like 80. A taller gear, smaller number is better for higher speeds. A shorter gear is better for strong acceleration. The larger number. So, smaller number, higher speed. Larger number, strong acceleration. Right. Right. I wasn't really paying attention to... I'm gonna be honest, guys. I wasn't paying attention to my...
Low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
I wasn't paying attention to my RPM, which is the big gauge that you see. There's no speedometer. It's an RPM gauge. 7,000. So the 7 is where you shift in this. At least on the super speedways, it's 7,000. On short tracks and the mile and a halfs and everywhere else, it's 9. According to the gear thing that just popped up, if you couldn't read it, which, if you couldn't understand, it was probably very small font for you guys. I try my best, but, you know, low in 3 and 4. We'll see what we can get here. We'll see what we can get. Again, if you're just joining, our best lap you can see in the bottom right corner. If you can't quite read it, it's 48.97. The current record is 47.2. Which, after I looked at it, after I watched that record, I can say that is a consistent 189 miles per hour around the circuit. Our current record is about 182 miles per hour, so we're 7 miles per hour down of the record. It's going to take about another lap for us to get up to speed fully here. I feel like I might need a shorter... I mean, yeah, I think I might have to shorten the gear, actually. I think the gear might be a bit too short, or a bit too long here. Maybe. I'm actually going to go high in 1 and 2 again. Next lap will be the time lap. Or, like, the one we actually care about. Damn. Hit the ball. I only have 6 laps of fuel in this for each time. Just because I don't know if fuel weight affects the car speed. So, not good to waste a lap hitting the wall. Definitely don't want to do that too much. I don't know. Try not to die, me. Nyom. Oil pressure's high. Too much tape. Got too much tape on the grill. Alright. Too much tape. I was overheating. And this isn't working. The 1000 is like the basic default number, but you have to wonder. Steering ratio, I don't really care about. Oh my god, am I gonna have to go, like, hyper, like, into this? I don't know what any of this shit does. What do springs do? Game? Front toe out? Increasing front toe out settles the car in a turn, but too much can produce understeer. Well, you're not really turning here, so that doesn't matter. Sway bars for cornering, that's not useful. Higher tire pressures allow higher top speeds with less temperature buildup. So you want to keep the middle near the average of the inside and outside. Going higher than recommended can get more speed at a high-speed track. That's what we need. Okay, so we'll increase PSI by a couple. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And we're actually going to take and make this a second file in case it's really, really bad. That way we can just go back to the first one. Oh, God.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
No one cares about the fuel pressure gauge. Screw your fuel pressure gauge. All right, so we shortened up the gear by a couple. We took out a little bit of tape, and we've added more tire pressure. We'll see if this gives us more speed. Speed. I am speed. Faster than fast, quicker than quick. I'm lightning. Blink. Man, I wish I had iRacing. This makes me wish I had iRacing, so I could just race at Daytona. I mean, I could do a race here, but it wouldn't count for the record, so it's kind of like there's no point to it, honestly. Unfortunately. Otherwise, man, I would love to race. But that's okay. I'm not good enough to be on iRacing anyway. I would freaking wreck the whole lobby every other turn. Okay. Okay. I'm having to overturn the car a little bit. I guess the higher tire pressures made the car a little bit more tight, which means the car doesn't turn as well. So I might have to add a little bit of wedge to counteract that and make the car stick a bit better. So, I mean, this looks pretty damn good now, don't it? That stuck pretty nice. Hit the wall again, I suck. Alright, 182. That's what we need to get to. We need to get to 182 miles an hour. And I am just not hitting the bottom of the track in turn 1 like I'm supposed to be. If I'm not apexing the corner, I'm not going to get close to a record either. You got to drive pretty damn perfect. And with this setup, missing the bottom is actually pretty surprising because this setup, like most setups, really wants to pull to the left. So I don't know if y'all can't quite see my wheel. I'm actually having to put it slightly to the right to keep the car going straight, just because to counteract that pull. But I can get maybe one more lap out of it before we're out of gas. I hit the bottom of turn 1. That's good. That's an improvement. I feel like I need to increase my mic volume a little bit. But maybe not. Maybe I'm good. I don't know. 181, 182. That's where we were before. I would say the oil's pretty much where it's going to be. I have to shorten fourth gear a bit. I'm not getting close to the 7,000 like I'm supposed to be. All right. This is what speedrunning really is when you're going for, with racing, is you're just constantly tweaking little things over and over again. Okay, I'm gonna go 37.54. What's compression do? Game. Adding compression will tighten the car on corner entry. I don't really need to worry about that. Rebound. Adding rebound loosens the car on corner. That's not useful for me. Camber. Lateral grip. Okay, so we might have to add a little bit of camber to maybe get a little bit more of the tire down to see if maybe that'll get more power. But
looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
we'll see. We'll see, folks. We have decreased. We've increased the tire pressure again, decreased the gearing. So I'm pretty much right now, right? Because I know, based off of the record video again, because that's my reference point, I need to only 2-hour streams now. Yes, sir, Caleb. Only 2-hour streams. I know that I need to be redlining, which redlining is operating right at the edge of where the engine needs to be before it explodes. So I need to be very close to that 7,000. And I've been off of that, so that means there's speed to be had. And I think where I think where I can get a lot of speed is in that gearing. Oil pressure looks a little high. Oil pressure's full. Never mind. I mean, look at temp. Temp looks low. I might be able to add more tape, actually. I might be able to put more tape on. Speed. I am speed. Faster than fast, quicker than quick, lightning. Whatever. All right. You know what? After this run, I'm just going to wreck like really fucking nuts. I'm just going to go straight into turn 1. And we'll just see what happens. Why not? It can't hurt but so bad hitting a concrete wall at 182 miles an hour dead on, right? No one's ever died hitting a wall that fast. I say going through turn 4 at Daytona. Wow, I could have timed that worse. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Ugh. Yikes. Maybe don't talk about hitting a wall dead on and dying in turn 4 at Daytona. Dale Earnhardt gonna haunt my ass for that. Yikes. Rightfully so. Anyway. I'm still only at 179. And I'm still not getting nearly high enough on the speedometer. Still. We're just barely hitting 6. What? I'm going to have to make these gears super short, I think. I mean, this might be a true qualifying setup where if you run the setup for longer than 3 laps, your engine will blow. That might be what I have to do. I mean, we're looking at 181 here. Yeah, I mean, damn. No difference. All right. That's fine. We'll finish this lap and I'll drive straight on into turn 1. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what the wreck looks like. Should look interesting. Hopefully I don't go into a horrific barrel roll and give myself motion sickness. Or any of you motion sickness, for that matter, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I remember correctly, in iRacing, the Daytona infield in turn 1, I think, has a bump. Or it used to, and they got rid of it. Because I feel like I remember seeing people intentionally just do this. Alright, let's see what happens, shall we? This can only go well. Yay! Oh, shit! I felt it in the thing. I got a little air, I think. I think I got a little bit of air. Hold on. You look on the right side, you can see it. I think we got a little bit of air. Oh my god! I think we did get air. I think there was air, folks. Back to the speedrunning roots. There was, in fact, air. I went nose first right into the wall. That is deceased. Yeah, back to the speedrunning. Oh, no. Let's go to a 1.08. I don't know, folks. We'll see. This is either going to go really well or really, really badly.
Looks like we're running low on fuel.
Yeah.
Gauge starts to drop. Come on in.
Yeah. I might have to turn off the spotter, because it's annoying. I don't need to hear him telling me to come in every single time. Played some of the campaign tracks on Trackmania and you lost your touch. Maybe that could be tomorrow's stream. This would just be Speed Week. You've lost your touch, Caleb. We'll see if I got mine still. I fucking doubt it, but I am Speed Demon, so maybe. Maybe speed? Maybe don't die? I had a literal 1-season peak in Trackmania. First full season, I peaked. Since then, haven't got anywhere close. Also, haven't really touched the game. Maybe those two things are correlated. Maybe I suck? Caveman hookers be like. Anyway. Maybe you suck? Oh, fuck. Okay. This is only 180? We are operating at a high RPM, though. That's good. There is more power getting down. You can see we're getting closer to 7. Down there. That's good. Oh. Oh, we're actually redlining. Heyo. That's good. So we're getting as much out the engine as possible. I just gotta figure out how to get more speed. Maybe it's time for a YOLO. Where I just crank the tire pressures up like a psychopath and we'll see what happens. You know, maybe the tires will explode. Maybe the car doesn't turn. Maybe I hit the wall going Mach 2 million. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie. This is not the fast way around Daytona. Not in this car, at least. In the new cars, it is. But in these cars, it is not fastest to run the bottom. It is not fast to just on that apron, you know? It's not fast enough. It's not fast. 181, 182. All right, I need to add a little more gas in it. But I mean, I need to loosen the car up a little bit, just with wedge. So, loosen up. Maybe I can hold my speed. Whoops! I punched a mic. I'm so sorry, everybody. Sorry to your ears. I'm so sorry. Well, we got 182. I think I need to loosen the car up a little bit. Because I think I'm scrubbing off too much speed in the corners. Just a little bit too much speed. So loosening the car up should help the car turn a little bit better. And that should help out a little bit. 49.1. Not even my fastest lap? Damn! Oh, wait. Oh! Flip? Nope, no flip.
Your right front tire's wearing out.
Really? I wonder why. Wonder why my right front tire is wearing out. Mr. Crew Chief? I wonder why. Let's see. Intentionally go on the apron. Hit the brake. Oh! That did nothing compared to what I wanted to do. Anyway. Weight bias? God, I don't know. Up the grill tape. Grill tape reduces drag and increases front downforce, making the car turn better. Okay. Maybe I just need to add a little bit of tape then. And I think we're where we need to be. My brain, sorry. We'll go to 8 laps there. Tire reading. Huh. Huh. Why don't we increase this right rear tire pressure? 35, and then we'll make this like 53. I probably should have made this a different setup. That's okay. YOLO! I haven't been adding any tire pressure to the rear tires. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. Alright. So now the car should be turning better. More tape on the nose means more turn. More turn means better apex. Better apex means more speed. So, maybe fast lap. Maybe a heater, as we call it in the biz. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm realizing there's a lot about this car I don't understand. But I'm still gonna give this a shot. I'm still gonna push onward. After all, we're only a half hour into the stream. There's more than enough time for me to learn, to adjust, and adapt. And we are getting better. Like, I feel much better now than I did at the very beginning of the stream, so... You know, we'll see. Oh, you can hear her. Oh, she's angry. Oh, she's angry. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. That feels so good. Don't isolate that audio, by the way. Don't do it, please. I beg. Oh, God. All right. Hitting the red line about halfway down the straightaway. That's nice. I might have to give myself a little bit more gear. I might have to give myself more gear. Oh, my. All right. $49.1. That's not how you take that corner. That's not even close to how you take that corner. Fine. I'm just going to be up here now. Ugh. Fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is fine. It's all wrong. This is what most speedruns...
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Mother Mary, dude. Freaking ding ding right in my ear. Scared the hell out of me. Lord have mercy. Anyway, as I was saying previously, add a little bit more gear into it, and maybe a little bit more tire pressure actually to the rears. I mean, we're turning good now. We're dropping a mile per hour more than I would like in the corner, but it's not too bad. Can we get 183? 183. Do I have 183? Yes, sir. 183. You'll love to see it. And we are hugging the apron here. This is going to be a fast one. Boom. 48.962. We are still an eternity off of the record. And still only 182 entering the corner. This is what overturning the car looks like, in case you're wondering. Looks a little something like this. And that's what overdriving... Oh, it broke. That's what overdriving looks like. Anyway. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take a little bit out of it then. Or put a little bit more gear in it. One. How the tires look? Hot. The tires looked hot. Very hot. Ooh. Maybe we won't add another in there. Oh my god. Recommended tire pressure will keep the middle temperature on the tires near the average of the inside and outside. Now, guys, I'm not great at math, but I don't believe the average of 166 and 167 is 169. I don't believe that's correct. So I think there's a little bit more pressure in there than we really should have. Whoopsie daisies. I need to make some serious changes here. We can't affect the spoiler. The weight? Okay, it just had a thing there, and I would love to see that. Oh, here's the wedge. There you are. Now, more wedge, more cross weight, or wedge makes a car tighter, which means it turns less. Less makes it looser, which means it turns more. I am actually going to click that down a little bit to help out with what we got. Forward weight increases the stability for high-speed cornering and braking. Rear weight permits the car to rotate around slow, sharp corners more quickly. Okay. I don't think that's more cornering, not much speed. Track bar? Does track bar affect the speed? Raising track bar loosens the car. Tightens it under braking. That's not useful. How about the ride height? I don't know. We might mess with ride height next, just to see. Just for shots and goggles. That's not centered. There we go. I had the wheel turned to the right. It's fine. We almost ate the wall right off the rip. I'm so dumb. Anyway. Okay, I do that in my actual car too. I'm always one rotation off when I have to do back in and everything. Turning the wheel, doing a lot of wheel rotation. I always one off from when I think I'm centered. Every time. Alright. Car's definitely turning better. There's that. Except for there. Tight in the middle of the corner. Don't like that. I would like the car to be much looser in the center of the corner. That way I can actually stick to the apex and kind of cut through a little bit better, but that's okay. Okay, we were 180 going into the corner. The exit 179. That's not bad. I think we're actually 182 entering the corner. 183. Did we got 183? No. Not this time, at least. Maybe next time. If not, then we're going to have to put the gearing in the other direction. Which will be fun. Eyes on the road, dickhead! Let me just drive Earnhardt style. One hand, baby. This is harder. Much harder. God, how the hell do you drive one-handed? Free power steering, too. Shit. Screw that. Like, I can feel my shoulder starting to get tired just from fighting it to keep it where it needs to be. Damn. Two hands, you barely have to do anything.
Low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yes, I'm aware it's low on fuel. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Appreciate your service. What a cuck. Anyway. 182. 49.5. Slow as shit, but I hit the wall. I did hit the wall. I want to point out I did in fact hit the wall. I mean... Surely it's not more fuel equals more speed. That doesn't make any sense because the car is heavier. Surely you want the car to be lighter for speed. I mean, I'm going freaking 183 here, so. $182, 181, 180. I had to over-rotate in the center of the corner. Less wedge again. I get in there. 48.973. Pretty much no change. Pretty much no change. That's irritating. Arrow. Well, what the hell? Didn't I put you down to like 50? Put you at 85. We're gonna drop you down to 1, because screw it. You know what, whatever. We're just gonna save it as Daytona 2. I'm just like looking at the tire pressures and like, oof. Spring doesn't change anything. I don't know. I'm pretty much just trying to find the line on when I can push on. Like, okay, how far can I push with the engine? Because I know that I need to be pushing the engine to its limit to get every last ounce of speed out of it. I just gotta figure out how the hell to do it. I'm struggling with this a lot more than I thought I would. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. There's a gunshot behind me. I guess somebody's hunting. Hunting in the middle of the fucking... Alright, whatever. Maybe the season just started and people are hunting. That would be about right for around here. Like Christmas for some people. Being able to go out and hunt. Just 1 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Like, hello? Like, why? Alright, here we go. The turning feels so much better. That wedge change is perfect. I feel so much better in the center of the corner. Okay. We hit 183 earlier than we normally do. That's a good sign. There we go. Only lost a couple mile per hour in the corner. That's good. Uh, 183 into that one. We might have a little bit more speed here. That's nice. Is it enough to break our current best? Probably, but our current best is still forever off the record, so. But I suppose, you know what? It's another step towards. It's another step. Baby steps. At least it's progress in some way. You know?
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yes. I know how fuel gauges work. Thank you. It was useful the first time. It's been annoying the 38th time. 48.906. That is, in fact, a new best. All right. I mean, can we hit 184, folks? Can we hit 184? Not quite. Can we at least hold 182? Also not quite. Right at corner exit there on turn 4, I feel the back end go away. Very irritating. 48.8. God damn it. Are you sure you're not chasing a lap time set in the draft? Yeah, sometimes I am sure. Thankfully. That was something I was very, specific of. In fact, this is going to crash the game, but let me show y'all the lap, actually. Y'all can see as well. Just give me a moment. In our 2003 speed run. But yeah, no, the lap isn't in draft, surprisingly. You would think because of the speed difference it is, but it is not. Let me... Here you go. Here's the lap. Speed up here at the top that you can't really see, sorry. But you can see, look at the rear view, no cars around. This was purely done in a time trial setting. But good shout sometimes. Good shout. Because I have been dumb enough to try and actually do that before. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about how much time I spent trying to beat a record that I was never going to beat. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so he's hovering around 6,000 RPM. So he's not quite as high up as I am. So maybe there's a little bit more gear in it. God, man, 47,261 is crazy. But yeah, that's the one we're chasing. At least we know that ride height has to stay where it is. So that is helpful. So we know that the ride height is the same. I increased tire pressures even more. Well, I increased the rear tire pressures to match the fronts, which... I think that's normally a bad idea. Especially at super speedway, you kind of want the... But wouldn't you want the rear to be higher, actually? Because then the nose would be lower. Because the nose would be lower, and you get more downforce. More downforce means the tires are pushed farther into the track, which means more power is delivered to the tires onto the track. Faster? I might have just figured something out. I might have just figured something out, but we'll see. Again, this is a sim and not like... No. Not an arcade game, but we can still use some things here and there just to see. Doesn't mean if the car explodes, the car explodes. I don't lose money doing it. Why not? Yeah, I think adding gear was a mistake. This is crazy. This is right about where his stuff was in terms of the RPM gauge. But that man's had 189. He had freaking 7 miles per hour faster at the same level of RPM gauge. Okay. I'm literally just trying to think of how that's even... Same amount of RPM. Maybe he just did a lot of laps to build speed? And I lost it. And I got it. Don't ever do that. Don't ever enter a track like that. Ever. Ever. Never ever do that. Anyway. Yeah, you want the rears to be higher. Surely. What if we do this? Make that 55. Make this 38. So now the car is gonna be kind of leaning forward. No one cares about brake bias. That doesn't matter. I can't affect. I can increase the ride height, but I can't decrease it. Why in the fresh hell would I want to increase the ride height? That doesn't make any sense. What if we do a longer third gear? Also, there was a lot of fuel in that. Alright. Now I've changed the proportion of where I have, like, the PSI set on the tires, as well as messing with third gear a little bit. Maybe that's a secret. Maybe I need to mess with third a little bit. We'll see. I really should be going high here, not going down low immediately. Get some speed. A little bit of speed here off the corner. Okay. See if maybe this does better? I don't know. I don't feel like it is, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But it's worth a shot, right? Anything is worth a shot. Anything is worth an attempt. Because even if you make a mistake, that's just lessons learned. You learned something. So it's fine to take a swing and miss. Or feels a little tight. I know loose is fast, but this is also a super speedway, so it doesn't really matter too much, I feel like. But let's see. Still only 182. How the hell did he get faster than that? I mean, I'm trying to figure stuff out, kind of just without looking up flat out a setup, because I'm sure there's probably some setup out there that's like, you'll get 185 miles per hour each time, but then I won't know why it works, and I want to know why the setup works. Kind of get an idea of why you should switch certain things, because then if you do that, you get a better idea of how the car works, and then you could be faster at any track, which is kind of what I want, really. I mean, I don't know. $183 that time. We'll do one more lap to see if we get any more speed.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah. I know. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to do something absolutely insane, which is just increasing the tire pressure. It's like a psychopath. And we'll just see how high we can go before they explode. Because, I mean, we're just making a quality setup. It doesn't have to go a whole race. This thing eats up the tires in 2. Who cares? Let's see. Still 183. So we're still 6 miles per hour off the record. And on corner exit, I am having to turn it a little bit, which is not ideal. Okay. I'm increasing everything by 5 PSI. These tires will probably detonate. Just gonna flat out say it. The tires are probably going to explode. But at least it'll be entertaining. In the realm of this, I don't think it really did anything, to be honest. Maybe the drive ratio is what I need to mess with? Science. Smaller ratio allows for higher top speeds. Okay, well, that's as low as it can go, so we know it's not that either. That's good. We're getting settings taken away that we know either won't affect speed or are already in a position to give you top speed. That's good. So this time I think it's just insanely high PSI. Look, if the tires don't explode, then you can just add more. We'll figure it out at some point. I mean, we're already going to be hitting 170 here, which I think is about what we've been doing. But I mean, yeah, because I think 174 in the corner. Yeah. So, not noticeably faster in terms of acceleration, but that's okay. The acceleration isn't the issue. It's top speed, so. We can hit, I think 182 is normally where we are at this point, going into this corner. 181. I can feel the higher tire pressure, by the way. I can absolutely feel it. So 182, 183. If we can hit 184, then I know it's faster. The fact we're already hitting 183, I feel like, is good, though. That, optimistic. That makes me optimistic for a little bit more stupidity we can do, which is just add more pressure to the tires. Screw it. Only got the last few laps, no way, so who cares? Can I hit 184? At least before I hit the turn. Nope. 183. Okay.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah. Who cares? All right. I'm probably going to increase the tire pressures more. I'm probably just going to even more. Right? I mean, I mean, that's what you do, yeah. Or more forgiving, higher tire, higher pressures, higher speed, yeah. 45. 50. Why not? That makes this 53. And, see, it has like 13 difference or something. Oh, 60's as high as it goes. Oh, 60's as high as it goes. In which case, we're just gonna save this as a Daytona 3, just in case. Because if it doesn't work, then I'll just go to day 2. I'll go back to Daytona 2. But speed escape. All right, guys, full tire pressure. Full tire pressure. This is either gonna go really well or really badly. I don't know if the tires actually make it all the way through this. I'm gonna be surprised. We'll see. Full tire pressures. Yee. Haw yee. Yee haw haw yee. Oh boy. You know, despite the fact that my time might not have changed too terribly much, I've gotten maybe like half a tenth off of my time. Despite that, I feel like I've learned a lot about how the car works, which is good. That means in the future, I have a better idea of what to do with this. And I have a better understanding of the car's handling. Okay, maybe a little bit of wedge would be nice. Maybe, yeah, I'll take a little bit of wedge out. I'll take a little bit of the wedge out. I definitely lost a couple miles per hour there. Ah, what a crazy setup that guy had. Just about the same RPM that I'm at and just going 7 miles per hour faster is crazy. Gotta be some sort of goofiness or something that you can kind of use with this game, but I don't know. It's really tight on corner entry. I think maybe just one click of wedge would be enough to help, but I'll probably do 2 just to be safe. I don't know what these tire pressures are looking like, but the tires haven't exploded, so some setup you would never think to use here.
Looks like we're running low on fuel.
Yeah.
If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah, it's probably something weird. It's something like California. What they used an auto club setup. I don't know how that would be any different from a Daytona setup, but Bristol setup? If that's a Bristol setup, then I'm concerned about this being labeled as some. That would be hilarious, though. That's some NASCAR heat level cheese. Run a Bristol setup at Daytona. Yeah, damn, man. Damn. What in the hell? They didn't get that warm. They only got the 137? Seriously? Huh. Uh-huh. That's as low as it can go. Okay, 0.85, that's as low as that goes. Okay. I have 4th gear as low as it'll go. This is as long of a 4th gear as I can get. I mean, we're in full cheese setup territory here. Max out tire pressure. Ride height as low as possible. I forgot to add wedge. God damn it. Let me add the wedge so I can make sure I can actually turn in the center of the corner. Or take out the wedge. There we go. Alright. Now let's try. Holy fuck. Okay. Well, that's my first time spinning the tires off the start. Huh. That's interesting. Anyway. I've been putting the pedal all the way down every single time, might I add. And I just now got tire spin for the first time. What in the fresh hell? 168. Woo. I mean, it's a longer gear, so we're more focused on the speed, the top speed, not the acceleration. So we'll see, folks. We'll see. It's probably going to take a couple laps in order to get the full speed out of it, but We can give it a shot and just see what it's like here. Help me figure out the handling. Definitely better on corner entry. I could probably take a little bit more wedge out, just to make sure I can get all the way down to the apron. But it's better than it was. Probably another... I don't know, probably another couple clicks on that. I'm just going to run the high side from here on and we'll see what we can do. Maybe a little bit more tape. You know, warm the engine up. Maybe that'll help it. I don't know. Maybe I should just go stupid and just give it no tape. Let all the air go into the engine. I should have, that's what I should have done. I should have checked his oil temp, because that could have told me what tape level he's running. Hold on. Garage. Drivetrain. We'll put you like there. Weight bias. We'll click one more piece of wedge out of it. Tape. Let's run no tape. Let's just see what happens with zero tape. Why not? Screw it. We're going full just weirdo setup. I mean, we're just trying to hot lap. We're not trying to run a race, so. Though there is a race record, too. So we could try to run the race. And do a race record as well. But first, the primary goal here is hot lapping, so. We're gonna hot lap first off. And then we'll just see what happens. Absolutely no tape on the front. I feel so slow. I feel so slow. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy slow. Are we still gaining RPM? I'm trying to look at the tack. It looks like we're barely gaining RPM. There's no way. If this dude actually just like putted around for like 30 minutes, just do one lap, that would be stupid as hell. Just run the high side. Like, surely not. Yeah, safe to say, you need tape. We were on 85. I think I'm gonna bump it to 90. So, now we know tape does affect the top speed. There you go. More tape, you accelerate faster. Which means you probably get up to a higher top speed, it looks like, as well. So, the more you know. Oh, boy. I feel like there's so much more learning I have to do before I end up getting anywhere near this record, but damn it, I'm trying it anyway. Oh my god, maybe it's this gearing that just sucks ass. Maybe the gear is too long. I don't know, I'm gonna ride the high side here. Just so I can take more track or something. I don't know. Well, that backfired tremendously. Oh my heavens, man. I mean, now this time we're going 177, so the tape does help. And I'm looking at my oil temp, and my oil temp doesn't look too terribly bad. Whoops. I mean, I just feel like I'm putt-putting now. Like, because I am, but damn. Okay, I think we are getting some speed. $180 though? Come on. Again, if you're just joining, our goal is to get...
We're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah, uh-huh. If you're just joining, the goal, in order to get the record, we have to have a consistent 189 miles per hour around the track. I was thinking maybe longer gears would help me get there. It's not quite doing so. So... that's unfortunate. Sorry, didn't mean to punch Mike. I think we're just never getting to the end of the gear. Yeah, I didn't want to double click. What if I just make third gear longer? I don't know. At this point, we're throwing noodles at the wall. We're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, see if it sticks. It's probably not going to, but damn it, it's worth a shot. Things can only go well. Press lap is a 48.7. Okay. Maybe the longer third gear helps it a little bit? The engine just does not sound happy, though. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm intentionally riding a little bit high off the line, just trying to get more speed, but... like, I'm looking at my tack, and I'm still only at 5,500 RPM, so... there's a lot of speed left in the car here. Methinks that there's a cheese set up somewhere. And that's what was probably being used, because... I mean, I'm going 182. Huh. I have an idea. I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna bring this back to 9.6. And I'm gonna make third gear longer. So I'm making third gear even longer. And I made fourth gear a little shorter. We'll see how much speed we have once we hit what feels like the end of the gear. Third gear here. This is the first long gear, and then fourth is longer. We might not hit fourth by the end of the... Jeez. Just hit fourth gear right before we went into the turn. I don't know. Come on, baby. We're up to 6,000 RPM now, so we are getting more RPM out of it. I mean, the weird thing is, this is right about where that guy's stuff was. He was about at 6,000 RPM, I believe. And he was going 189 miles an hour, which is like, what the fuck? But, you know. Well, 183. This feels like a slow-ass 183, I'm not gonna lie. 183 feels super slow. If this actually ends up being my best lap with what is truly an abomination of a setup, I don't know what to say. Like, surely not. Surely this can't be. Surely this won't end up being my best lap on this setup. Surely not. I don't think so. Man, I haven't even hit 185. This man's about to hit 190. I haven't even hit 185 yet.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Yeah. I am confusion. Because increasing the ride height, surely increasing ride height wouldn't magically make it better. That doesn't make much sense. Oh, did we hit 184? No. No, we don't. And water temperature's up, so, like... The water temperature is on the thing, so I'm about to overheat. I'm so confused. I'm gonna re-look at that video on my phone here for a split second, just so that way I don't crash the game again. That was me, don't worry about it. Actually, I gotta do a quick chore real quick. I'll be right back. See? Told you to be quick. Oh, I'm starting to feel it in my shoulders. Ah! That's why we only do 2-hour streams now. God. Alright. I'm gonna look at this guy's... I'm gonna look at his oil temp, and I'm gonna look at his water temps, and see where they're at. Because, like... Because now I'm like, Oil temp is high? Water temp is towards the middle. Oil temp is really high. Yeah, the oil temp is really, really high. Huh. So a high oil temp and a higher oil temp and a lower water temp. So probably less grill tape. See what that does. I increased third gear a little bit, made third gear longer, and I made fourth gear shorter again. Fourth gear is pretty much back to its default level. Now it's pretty much just an extended third gear. We'll see what that does. Worst thing it can do is make us slower. If this doesn't do anything, then I'm gonna go Hail Mary on tire temps. Excuse me. Like what I'll do with tire pressures is I'll just freaking full send it. This is just about what his looked like. Low water. But his oil was like almost all the way at 240. Like this guy's engine was about to blow. He had something going on with that. But his water was low, like where it is now. So I think 85 tape is right about where they were at. And I don't think opening it up makes you any faster. I really think we're at the point where it's just like tweaking gears. Just freaking weird. 183. I still haven't hit... I don't think I've hit 184 once in this stream, by the way. Okay. That was not a good turn at all. That was a terrible turn. And I hit 184 once today. There we go, 184. Oh.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
So I need to increase third gear then. Well, I guess I'll be jacking up third gear as low as it can go. Giving me as much third gear as possible. There's a consistent 184. Okay. Maybe adding another click of wedge in it too. So I can actually make the corner. This is so odd. Like some of the things I'm doing don't feel right. Hey, 184. We have a new best lap. I mean, last one was 7.8. This is going to be better than that, I think. .48.6. All right, so it is faster. So I think it's third gear is where I've been going wrong. Interesting. Okay, now the water temp is through the roof again. So a little bit less tape. Interesting. 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 Okay, so less tape. And we're going to mess with the gearing some more. One click down. I'm just going to make third gear even lower. Why not? Longer third gear. I didn't add the wedge to it, but that's fine, whatever. The third gear is like super long now. Maybe I should increase second gear as well. Kind of help. That way third gear isn't so long. Well, no, it's 5,000 RPM. It's able to keep going, so I guess it's fine. 5,000 increasing. All right, sure. I ain't shifting yet. I'm gonna wait till I hit 77K or a shift. All right, there we go. Yeah, this feels faster. Yeah, this feels faster. Again, I need wedge in it, but this feels better. Maybe. 2. 183. Not quite. Huh. 183. Like, I guess. What if we just make every single gear as long as it can go? I'm actually going to save this one over Daytona 2. Just because now we know this one's faster than that one, so it doesn't matter. Alright. I might need to add a little bit more gas to it than what I'm adding, too. That might be another issue. And I forgot to add wedge again. Damn it. Okay, yeah, we were over 7,000. Making sure. Like, I think if I'm going to make third gear this long, I need to put more gas in it. Are we still inching up? Yeah, okay. As long as RPM is still going up, we're fine. I mean, we're going 180 miles per hour in third gear. What in the hell? Look at this. Look at this shit. What? Maybe I do need to shorten up second a little more. Or what if I say just screw it and shift in fourth anyway? Lose speed. Okay, don't do that. Got it. Experimentation.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
I think I do need to add a little bit more gas to it. Still only hitting like 182? This is odd. This is just weird. Maybe I'll just put that at 1. Fuel, we'll put 12 laps of fuel in it instead of the 9 that I've been doing. And back to wedge up 1 click. Whew. This is just so weird. This is not the way I expected this to go. In terms of the setup. I didn't expect Franken car is what this doesn't feel right. It does not feel right. Hold on. Second gear. Drop that down. In first gear. Drop that down. Okay. Now let's try. Okay. This is such a... There's 7. We're definitely getting more RPM out of third gear this time, which is good. That maybe we'll get a little bit more out of fourth gear too. We'll stick with this for a little bit to see what we get. Need another couple clicks and wedge when I get the opportunity. Actually felt kind of okay. I just need to turn earlier. There's 183. 183 in third gear. That is the speed we were topping out at not 15 minutes ago, and now we're hitting that in third. What the hell? And we're still gaining some RPM. I mean, come on now. Bye. Now if I shift to fourth, am I losing? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna do really weird shit. First gear, you're going all the way down to like 1.6. Second gear, you're now 1.25 or 1.3. And third and fourth, you can stay where you are. Alright, sure. This is cursed, but okay, sure. Because I feel like we're getting up through first gear really well, so I'll add a little bit more to the first gear. We're getting quite a bit out of second gear still. I feel like I can make second gear even longer. Specifically second gear. Specifically second gear feels like it can go longer. This is odd. This feels weird. I don't know. We'll stick with it for a little bit, for a couple laps, just to let it warm up and see if it can't get more speed underneath of it. But I don't think this is quite it. It does feel closer, though. I will say, it does feel closer. I need so much more wedge in it, actually. So much more wedge. Come on, please, please. 183. I mean, I'm telling you, folks, I do feel closer. How's this? I know it's slow as shit, but maybe it'll be faster on the back straight. Definitely don't feel like it. I'll pay that much for free. Alright, okay. We're doing really weird shit with gears then. Okay, this can be so much lower. I can probably go to like 1.2. This could probably go to about, I'll say 155. And we'll click that 1. 1. We'll click third gear up 1. Hey, first gear, honestly. Gets to first better than I thought it would. I didn't touch my wedge again. Damn it. Oh well. There we go. Ooh, she pushed a little bit there. That's fine. Come on now. Second gear. Gave it a little bit more to second gear to help get to third better. And it feels like it's working. Believe it or not. It actually does feel like it's working. Definitely doing better in third than we were. In terms of getting to third, it's just still... I wonder if fourth gear is a little bit too long or something. That's kind of the impression I'm getting now, is that my fourth gear is just too long. But I mean... I can see here from looking at this, my third can't be much shorter. This is so weird. Actually, I legitimately have no idea what to say, just because getting higher RPM, but the speed is the same. Interesting. Maybe. Bring that back one more. We'll bring that back a couple. Alright. I like the way we got through first gear. I did. I was a really big fan of that. And I think that has potential. Second gear, I feel like second gear could be even longer. Honestly. But I don't know. I'm going to see what happens if I shorten third. I feel like first could be slightly longer as well. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shift, I guess now. Not really ideal, but okay. More speed. On. We need more out of you, baby. Come on, engine. Like, I actually got into a point where I can shift it now. That's nice. It's funny how I shift into fourth gear and I feel slower. Why do I feel slower? I mean, I kind of get slower too, and it's like I don't understand. Motor sounds bogged down. I'm just not getting speed. I'm gonna bring up fourth. I think fourth is just too low. Bring fourth back to 1. I'll drop that to 1.4, I guess. Or 1.3 even? Drop that to 5? Alright. I in no way can help you, but I can point out how sounds I hear. That means you got the same amount of knowledge I do. I'm just guessing here. I'm like, I think this sounds right. I'm thinking if I use this longer, if I make first gear longer, that's going to help me reach the other gears better. My hope was jack the tires up. It did work. I'm still on full pressure tires. The tires are still fully pressurized. Well, looks like we might actually be shifting to fourth this time. Probably on the backstretch. Oh, now. Come on. It feels like it wants to. You just can't quite get there. Just such an odd kind of way of going about it. It's just kind of guessing when he's off of gear. But it does feel like there's a little bit more I can get out of fourth gear, but in order to do that, I have to shift third higher. But I feel like I'm shifting third about as late as I can. So that means it's in second or first gear I have to make longer, I think. Alright, well, I've only got 4 minutes, which means it's time for another absolutely psychotic Hail Mary, because why not? We're gonna make this, like, oh, that's as low as that goes. Okay. We're just gonna make everything as low as it'll go then, I guess. 1.1? Sure. And we'll make that 1.8, and we'll make that 1. Sure. 1 is now, first gear is as long as it can be. Second gear is as long as it can be. And then third and fourth are kind of shorter. Yeah, I can tell first gear's long. But it still gets through first gear good. We could be shifting the second gear to 150 miles an hour. Good lord. That's such a late shift. That's like going around Bristol in just first gear. That's nuts. Again, I made second gear as long as it can be as well, so we're going to shift that as late as possible too, which might not be until the backstretch, actually. I want to hit 7,000 before I do it. Yeah, it's going to be backstretch. We shift it. That extra little bit of wedge is so nice and helpful. Alright. Eyes are on the tack. So weird. I think now third is too short. I need more gear in third. I need more in third gear. All the gears. I need all of the gear. Fuck it. The difference between that is 1.2, so you want to go 1.6 off of that. That'd be 9.4. Okay. Let's see. This is my last shot at it. Current best time is a 48.6, which is slow as shit. Unfortunately, when you do go and look these times up, there's 6 times that are listed as being on the board, but I think only 3 of them are actually viewable still, because these records are set 4 or 5 years ago. So unfortunately, I can't look at what the other people are running and see where they're at that are towards the top, because I think it's just 1st, 4th, and 6th. 2nd, 3rd, and 5th don't have replays available anymore. And the gap between 1st and everybody else. Dude, I just grind. I'm all in. As to if you can beat this time. I appreciate it. Trying slowly but surely. I mean, this stuff, it's not easy. I have had a couple of records before on NASCAR 2005, and those were hours of tweaking gears and things. So it's not surprising to me that this is pretty much boiling down to the same thing. I'm just surprised that with this being a sim title, it's the same kind of thing. Weird. I thought with sim it would be... I thought everyone would be closer because it was sim. I thought there'd be more there, but... Gear's too long. Third feels too long. It's too long! Shit! Look, I'm supposed to be done, but God, this is the stuff that just... Ooh. Ooh, this is stuff that makes me just want to run, man. Okay. I feel like weight bias could also affect it. Like maybe put more weight towards the rears. Or maybe more weight toward... Wait, no, I don't think I can affect the weight bias. I think that's set. It's so interesting to, like, how significantly you can change a car when you don't have that many options. This being a super speedway, just some things are set in the setup. That's just how speedways are. But with what you have access to, you can still change the car drastically. Very interesting. I can't really tell how this one's feeling compared to the other one. Odd as that sounds. Let's see, 179. Still having him shifted to third. 180, 181. Okay, well... First off, I shouldn't be shifting corners. That's a terrible idea. That's pretty much... That's where it's going to be. And there's still some speed in it. I just don't think it's much. Honestly. And that's just in third gear. Fourth could be better, it could be worse. Oh, my God. We're a little tight. Screw it, let's see how's fourth. Not where it should be. I'm starting to reach that mental point where it's like, where the hell is it? Where is the speed? Where is that time at? But I want it. I want it so bad. This might end up being a two-parter. As silly as that is, this might be a two-parter. Well, I'm already past my 2-hour window. God. I want it so bad. Again, the engine just doesn't feel alive. Okay, I'm gonna do one last gear change. I feel like I've said that like 3 times. Yeah, am I able to change weight bias? I am. I can change weight bias. I can put a little bit more weight towards the front. Oh, well, that's gonna make the car loose as shit. Never mind. We'll put it like there. Yeah, why not? We'll drop the front tire pressures down to 55. I don't know, maybe something cut through air better, something, I don't know. See what we can do. I'm just wondering where the rest of that speed is. Like, how did they get over 185? Without being in draft, 185 is crazy. Now, to be fair, I would be lying if I said I wasn't starting to get a little suspicious of that time. But there's still a lot I don't know about the car. So it could very well still be possible, and that's why I'm not fully just like, oh, whatever, it's cheated, da-da-da. No, I think there's still something here. I think there's still a chance. I just gotta figure out how to find that speed. I don't think nearly as many records as some people think are cheated. I think most records are legit. It's just figuring out how you get to that person's level. I feel like most time, if you can figure out how to get to someone's level, you can figure out how to get past them. It's just getting up there is the hard part. I think we have a chance here. You just figure out how to get that extra little bit of speed. They're not quite getting it. I mean, it still feels like 182 is where the car wants to top out. If I go here, Huh. Uh-huh. I've honestly forgotten how the hell I got it up to 184 that one time. I think that was tire pressure all the way up is what that was. Okay. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that. I have to stop! I can't do this all day! Ugh. Always remember to hydrate, folks. Always remember to hydrate. As I almost lose control of the car. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Alright, we're just about at the point where we shift into third as I hit the wall. That's going to be great for the time. Excuse me. Sorry if that came through on the mic. Yeah, 182. Shoot. Okay. One more little thing. Just to see, and then we'll just have to come back to it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to save this over like another thing too, because okay, so the first one was pretty slow. Alright. Last try for today. I'll come back to it tomorrow. Do a little bit more research and everything, and we'll see what all I can come up with, but I want it. I want this. Right now, 48.6 is just not great. I feel like I could dominate the race one, though. The race one is probably insane. Probably cook that. And I could probably get the Daytona night record too, because the Daytona night record isn't that fast. The question is Talladega, though. Could I get a Talladega record, maybe? I believe I do have a Talladega record at the moment. I think I still do. I don't think that time's been broken. NASCAR 2008 in the Craftsman trucks. Pretty sure I have that record still. I mean, we're topping out here, 182. This would be a terrible race setup, by the way. This engine would be dead after only one lap. Just try and draft with somebody and your cylinder will go flying into the grandstand. Damn, and I ain't hit 183 anymore? There it is. Jeez. Oh, man. I mean, we did get that 184 earlier. I might have to take a look back a little bit and see what I've changed since then. And maybe revert it back to that lap. But I really don't know. I don't know what to do. Again, I'm going to do some research tonight, and I'll come back fresh-eyed. Fresh eyes, fresh mind, and with some new information, and I'll see what I can do about going even faster. And, you know, worst-case scenario, if this ends up being something funky going on with this run to where it's, like, something sketchy going on, I can still do the race run. I can still break that record easy. And then we can do Daytona night, and I can get that time easy. I feel confident in my skills in getting those, I should say. I don't think it'll be easy. Also, records that have stood for like 4 years, 5 years, so they're probably not easy. Otherwise, they'd be broken. But I can give it a shot. Or just ride the whole bottom of the track. Why not? Okay, I can't quite run the whole bottom of the track like that. I think I've been running the engine at too high of a...
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
I think I've run it too high RPM for a little too long because the water temp's too high. And the oil temp's pretty high. So, at the very least, I need to add a little bit more fourth gear to this thing. Yeah, no, slower. Okay. We're just gonna have to come back tomorrow to see what all I can do with it. Before I do that, let me make this change real quick. So I don't blow the engine to hell. Save. Okay, well, the qualifying setup is a 95%. And a ratio of 3? Three, and mine are 2. So mine are faster. Mine are higher top speed than all those. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come back to it tomorrow. and we'll see what all we can get out of it. I think the grill tape does need to go up, though. I will say that. Grill tape needs to go up. I don't know about the tire pressures. That'll be something I look up and I see more about. But for now, later, enjoyed the stream. See you later sometimes. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, as we try again. As we watch the car go backwards, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!